Back with another episode, y'all. Uh, again, YouTube is messing with me, but we ain't gonna let that, you know, mess up the show. And hopefully we get some people in here and that's live chat. But we still gonna rock out how we rock out, and you know, and it's gonna be a good episode. Don't expect nothing less. So now all I'm doing is just waiting for my dog to add. I mean, to accept the request. Y'all get what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, YouTube with the foolery, not letting me go live. Like once I added my guest on here, YouTube says, ain't guest, but obviously that's my co-host, you know, for the show. Two guys talking sports with Philly. And yeah, see, I'm done rapping. Y'all don't gotta hear me chat no more until the live show, and we are ready. We in motion in about a couple seconds. Yo, Ice, what it do, bro? Waiting for my co-host. I it said it. I said I added him. I don't know why I didn't come through. I don't know what YouTube on with me. Like YouTube acting weird these days. Hold I don't know what happened. Add YouTube. What we doing YouTube?
There we go. Now I'm here.
Yeah, there we go. I might see. I'm just calling YouTube out now. YouTube. I don't want any issues. Okay. I just wanted to state that we're having some technical difficulties because of the app, and I did update my app. So I just want to know what the situation is. But enough of all of that chatter here and we talk. We getting into another episode, y'all, and you know how we do. We got a lot of things to talk about, and let's get right into it, bro. I think recently we were discussing something of the terms of was I forgot who it was. The last thing we was talking about was it the thing with no, not college. It was do you remember what it was?
On here?
No, not on here. When I text you.
Hold on.
It was about Brian.
Hold on. Melo wanted to cut the games.
Yeah, that's what it was. See, I know this Cooper Flag thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now,
Don't start hating.
no,
Don't start hating.
it's funny you went there because now I gotta explain it. Like, I'm not hating on
Man.
the kid, okay? I'm just giving my real opinion. I'm not gonna say they facts; they're my opinion, but in how I feel, okay? So,
Okay.
long story short, one of my homies, or whatever that be chopping up with it, chopping the ball with, he said that Cooper Flag be getting disrespected. And I'm like, yo, I don't see how he was getting disrespected because all I see is nothing but glaze. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, Ian, what
Yo,
up?
yo.
Thank you for coming in the building. Appreciate you. Hopefully you can stay for a little bit. But anyways, yeah, we're at the moment, y'all. We're discussing this Cooper Flag talk. College basketball hoops.
He about to start hating, so just wait.
No, no hate, no hate, no hate. All right. So long story short, he said that Cooper Flag was getting hate and getting disrespected, and I'm like, all
Right.
I saw was glaze, and like that's all I see online. What else? Even when you're watching the games, like for real, like even when you're watching the games, they Cooper Flag, this and the third, woo woo. Like you
Right.
even seen some networks saying like, hey, is he the best college basketball player of all time? Like that's what I got in my notes. Somebody else, and then the next day, somebody posts that. They said, put a discussion on X, formerly known as Twitter. Cooper Flag, the best freshman NCAA basketball player of all time. And a lot of comments were saying yes. Some were saying no. Hey, I think it's this guy, that guy. You know what I mean?
No.
And I'm like, see what I mean? So where's the hate? I don't see it. Like, I just don't get it, bro. I don't understand. And I'm like, it's a lot of guys you can name. I'm like, half of these kids is probably like the same age as Cooper Flag. for them to just say flat out say that he's one of the best of all time. When it's like, I think didn't Reggie Miller have a good one in college?
But back then, nobody was leaving
Grant Hill,
at
Grant
freshmen,
Hill.
but they wasn't leaving as freshmen. If you talking freshmen, the first one I think about
That's
the
not what they
NBA,
said. That's not what they said though, right?
but I
I have
still
to
think
cut you off.
Davis though. If you
See, that's what even
if you
and some
talking
people even
freshmen,
said. See,
yeah,
see, my
nobody.
God,
I don't never hear nobody like hate on them. I don't. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The only person I solely hate on him is me, and I don't be hating. I just be
you do.
saying how I feel. Oh, that's crazy.
You do.
Flag fans, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But see, my guy, Ice even know. He said the glaze is heavy for
Yeah, no,
flag.
no, yeah, don't nobody hit him. Don't know. I don't.
Yeah, all I see is people bigging them up or glazing them. Like
Yeah,
so. But
no.
anyways, like how you feel? Like we got other guys like even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had a crazy run. Christian Leitner. You had
It's not even
it's
close.
so many. That's
He
disrespectful.
lost one game.
Hmm?
I think he lost one game in college that he played
For
like
real?
years or something. It was something crazy like that. You gotta look up
Yeah, I
his
know.
record.
Yeah, he had a crazy
Yeah,
run.
his record something crazy. No,
Hmm.
I don't know. But I mean, if you want to say one of,
Hmm.
but he
But
ain't
even
ranked
still, even if you
top 10.
say my fault, I cut you off. What'd you say?
I said if you, I don't know if you want to say one of.
Hmm.
I guess, but you gotta also remember, it's always like I say, it's opinionated. It's hard to argue somebody when they just giving you their opinion with. You know what I'm saying? One of, if that's your opinion, yeah, but this just throw him straight at the top. That's wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
You got
Like,
the Patrick
I
Ewing.
get it.
You got the Shaqs when he was there. Again, like I said, you got
Mhm.
Anthony Davis. I mean, even though he didn't win a championship, you gotta remember that run that Jimmer Fredette had. He had that one run with
Yeah,
Duarte.
yeah. Somebody brought him up.
Adam Morrison
Yep.
was crazy
Mhm.
on Gonzaga before
I
Jay,
forgot about him.
even that
Yep.
Duke. Like I
Mhm.
don't know. You got a lot of dudes that you argue that with. Even like, of course, NBA career not paying out the right way. Jaleel Okafor was crazy his first year
Mm.
when he
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
did
mhm.
crazy for Duke when
Yep.
he.
Yeah, he
So
did. Yep.
I mean, come on, I don't know about that. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, that's going a little.
Overboard.
That's a little
Yeah.
crazy. That's a little like, yeah, one of.
That's
I want to say one of, yeah, but I'm not going to say yeah.
even if you go
That,
one up, it's a whole lot of them that you can argue that haven't had a better collegiate
what did
career
we
than.
talk about? You could pick one of the Fab Fives.
Yes, that's what I was. I ain't even bringing them up yet, bro. Like,
What about I mean, we probably going back for some people, but what about them UNLV running rebels? Stacey
mhm,
Ogman. You had
mhm.
Larry Johnson.
Yep.
What about when Kenny Anderson was a college player? Stephon Marbury, college player. Iverson, Ray Allen. These dudes wasn't just good once they went to the NBA. They was killing college.
Hmm.
So they
Yeah,
got
that's a fact. That's a hold up. Even Kimball Walker had a crazy historic run
Walker had a
this
crazy
season.
run.
That college joint, I remember that like yesterday, bro. He hit the step back. I remember me watching it in real time. Like
Blake Griffin
I
was
will never
nasty
forget
at
that,
Oklahoma. You got
bro.
Stephen
He was
Curry at
something
Davidson.
nasty. Like,
You don't know anybody else on that team. Curry was on to this day.
dang, right. That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
the
that's
disrespect
yeah.
is crazy. And this is another thing about how I feel these people are putting they're putting the cart before no, yeah,
The
the cart
cart. What
before the
cart you
horse.
got?
No, you
Oh,
crazy.
oh,
he
cart. I'm like, you ain't got
said,
no cart back
he said,
there.
what cart you got?
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't got no cart back there. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, you drunk. But anyways, they putting the cart before the horse, right? I don't know if Dan Patrick actually said that, if this is a real quote, but because I don't know, like, because some of these accounts be clickbait. You know what I mean?
I mean, but he could be one of them
He
because
could have
people
said it.
have been saying it since they got to that Sweet 16. They said it as soon as they went to the Sweet 16. They were saying
Mm.
that.
Saying what? What?
That he's one of the greatest players in college basketball.
Yeah.
They've been saying
So,
it since he
yep.
went to the
Hmm.
16.
So Dan Patrick said, I don't like I said, this could have been somebody using Dan Patrick's name. But anyways, let's say he did say it. If you said his career was going to be like Kevin Love's, would that be a disappointment? And it probably would be. So Kevin Love saw the post, right? And he handled it with class. He said, "For those who will take this as a shot at me, I don't take it as such. I was pure skill and will. Cooper is far more talented than I ever was, and if he stays healthy, he will have a far better career. He could very well have a statue by the time he's finished. I'm a huge fan." Now, before I go, I'm gonna let you go.
I want to say, it sounds like you're saying. I'm trying to understand. Like, first of all, that's a weird comparison because he's nowhere near the rebound that Kevin Love is. So
Right, and then you just pulled a name out of the hat out of all people, Kevin Love. But go ahead, like
yeah,
you just
and I don't know why
randomly
did you
mentioned.
pick somebody, what, just because they the same race or something? I don't want to go that far, but is that why you pick
Right, but
like
it's like that's what I'm saying.
that's just
You just
random. That's they don't even
random, right?
like I'm gonna just leave it here and then you can go because I'm not even going to even go on that because they're not nowhere near the same play style. So what did you just go just because of their race?
that's
I don't
that's
get it. They don't even play halfway the same.
at all, gang.
Nor
Like
when Kevin Love was in college did he play anything like they don't even play halfway the
mhm.
same.
Yeah, at all. Like that was funny as hell. Bro said, "Why did you even bring up Love? Because his race, like it had
That's
to."
what I got. As soon as you said
Yeah,
Kevin
because
Love, I'm
how
like,
do you just? Yeah, because how do you just out of all people you just throw Kevin Love out there? Yeah, if he had a, would you say that? What?
now because the comparisons that
Like
I
50
heard,
Cent say, what do you say F me for? Like,
yeah, people been giving him like a Kevin Garnett comparison from what I
yeah, I
heard.
saw that too. But even then, that's still crazy. Kevin Garnett was more of a power forward. Yeah, you can argue, oh, Flag can play the four, but it was not the same. Cause Flag is more like mobile, like you know what I mean. He's like a guard, but
But you
in a
gotta remember
forward body.
if they talking young
And
KG.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna say guard because he don't even got the handles of a guard. I'm not dissing. Go ahead. Because I don't like when I say stuff and people take it out of context. But all I'm doing is just being honest.
Then be more honorable when you make your comparisons. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I you can say you go in on that if you want. So I'm not even gonna go back and forth with that because I don't even understand that comparison.
Yeah,
Like I don't. I hope that's not him that really said that because that makes no sense.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about, Dan? Like, if you really said that, and but anyways,
That's like me
so
saying, what's the kid name?
mhm,
Uh what's I'm trying to think of somebody. That's like calling
mhm.
what's the big center they got on a team, right? I don't know how to
What
say
team? What team?
on Duke, the center on Duke, right?
Molly Molly
Right.
I,
And
I mess up his first name, so that's why I go by his last name. I don't want to
I
disrespect.
heard he did one jump hook and they said, yeah, he reminds me of a young Joel Embiid. I'm like, okay.
I wish I had the what's my guy name? Tony Yayo GIF. I mean,
so
you seen
so
it doing like
right. So when I heard that, right, I said you got that off of one jump hook, right? I have
hmm
never seen them get this dude the ball on the block and move out the way for him.
no, but that's not his fault. That's the
I'm
system.
saying no, I'm not
No,
saying
I'm being sarcastic.
comparison.
When I say that, I'm being sarcastic. When I
Yeah,
say
I'm
that.
saying like I'm saying like just with the comparison, like he doesn't do anything, and Embiid always played like that. So it's not like you could be like, oh, but that's a
Mhm,
young Embiid. He always played like that. So I don't
mhm.
care if he was young, old, middle age. He's still grabbing the ball in the post and going to work. This dude, like I said, in my opinion, the best comparison I heard from him is a Clint Capella. That's what we play like to me. And there's nothing
That's
wrong with that. Why do people act like Clint
right,
Capella is a
right.
bad comparison?
No, exactly. Capella had a nice career.
Yeah, like you know what I mean, like a shot blocker, a defender, somebody that was very good off the pick and roll. But I'm never
Well,
going to give you the ball and say go get it.
he run the floor. He run the floor. He run
But
up
I'm
and
not
down
going to give
the
him the
floor.
ball and say go get it. I'm not going to do that.
Thank you.
And I'm not
And they
saying
think,
that the dude, a young boy can't develop into that. I'm just saying right now he's not that.
yep. bro. And it's funny because you're saying the exact same things I'm saying about him, and dudes is like they telling me, "Oh yeah, man, top 5." I'm like, I don't see it. I'm not impressed. Like,
You
it's
don't
just
like
another rim runner, huh?
you don't like him that much. But this was what
No, he's good, but I'm not gonna disrespect the kid. And then that's what I also gotta realize too. Some of these they're babies to me. Like, if you don't know, I gotta state my age. I'm 31 years old, about to be 32. These kids are 17, 18. They babies.
we just talking age wise.
We was in 10th. Yeah, we was in high school like 10, 11 years ago. But anyways, I'm just speaking on like how I should, not be too critical.
Mm,
Like
mm.
when I speak on them. That's all. But anyways, yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't think he should be a top 10 big because this is how I view the center position, right? I view the center position IQ, right? You gotta have good IQ. Somebody I could throw the ball down to and say, make it happen for me. Or and like, you know what I mean? You pose enough threat, whereas though like double teams may come, boom, you see how the double team, you kick it out, or whatever, or what have you. You know what I mean? Or you can pop out and like Joel Embiid, you can hit a 12 footer, or whatever.
Mm.
Now you don't have to be as skilled as Embiid because Embiid he can hit you with the bink bink pull up, like, you know what I mean? That's very different. I don't want to compare
Yeah,
everybody
before he get
because
tired.
that's special. Hmm?
Before he get tired in 5 minutes.
How you got disrespect Embiid like that?
I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you what I
No.
said.
but
Or he tired
anyways,
in 5 minutes and
but
then
anyways, if he ain't tired, he's very skilled. Like, I'm
mm.
not saying you got to be that skilled, but I'm saying at least you get y'all get what I'm trying to say. You at least got to have that.
And that's what I'm saying. From the way he moves, he get the right coach, he'll learn it.
Hmm.
If he goes to the right situation that actually
Exactly.
develops him and don't just
Hmm.
be like, oh, okay, we're gonna pick
Now,
next year, we're gonna grab this kid coming out. Like, no, if you actually try to develop him, he'll be all right. He'll
yeah,
be
that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying you shouldn't just throw him on a team and expect him to carry all, because most likely if you're a top pick, you're going to go to a team that's not so good. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like you going, if you drafting these guys in the top 10 at least, you like, oh, this guy might could be one of, not the face of the team, but one of the faces of my team. If you know what I mean,
building
if he's not
blocks.
the face, you know. So that's why, in my opinion, I feel like the right place for him would be paired up with Wimby in San Antonio. I'm like, I can see that. Like, I got the vision for that. Cause Fox, he could get up and down. He's good in the pick and roll. He can find you on the
It
lobs,
wouldn't be bad.
and then he can help Wimby out on the front court. Like, you know what I mean? He got another.
It'd be
How you
big
gonna try
line.
to get past that? 2 7-footers.
It could be
And Wimby can step out and really shoot. Yeah, y'all saying the kid Malawaka can shoot a little bit. He might can improve, but I'm not buying it. He shot 25% from the three, 4 out of 16 on the season.
he's not a
So
three
I'm
point.
like,
Not
he
even
might
going.
can do it, but he's not. You know what I
He's not a
mean?
3 point shooter. I'm not going. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's what
even
I'm saying. I'm not. So that's why I'm
anything.
saying he can pair up with Wimby because he can get on a low block and damage and do damage
That's
with
cool, but
his
I'm not going.
body and his height. And
He's
then
not
and then Wimby and then one if Wimby want to shoot, keep shooting. Molly might get you might could get you some
Nah,
rebounds.
Wemby need
Yeah,
to dead that sometimes. He need to dead that sometimes.
yeah. No, sometimes. Yeah,
He's
I'm just
he's
saying
shooting
if you
tired
wanna.
too
Yeah,
much.
I agree.
He's shooting
But
tired.
but you but y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it.
Like, you know.
Stephen A. said if LeBron would have rolled up on him in the wrong way, he was swinging.
You saw Brian post. He gonna post up. He gonna post
Oh, when he was
the
boxing.
vid. Yeah, Stephen A. boxing.
All right, let's be
He should have
real.
never. Stephen A. should have never let that get out. He should have never let that get out. Cause you should have known they was gonna turn. They was gonna
But he thinking he doing something,
do
so he
that
gonna
to him.
show y'all what they'll do to y'all if y'all ever roll up on him the wrong way.
Boy was punching slower than my 7-year-old,
But
bro. You saw how slow
this
them
is the
joints was
thing,
coming.
huh?
I said, you saw how slow them punches was coming.
But all right,
Man, be on the go
let's
ahead.
do it this way, right? Let's do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Because people say it's no way Stephen A would have swung on LeBron. This is the maybe he would though, right? But look at it from this standpoint.
Yo.
Might have, could have, because y'all got to think about it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we talking sports. We don't love. I'm not trying to promote a fight or anything, but
Yeah.
y'all really think about this. A lot of times, when
Mm-hmm.
somebody had a gun and shot, they wasn't the biggest gangster in the world. They was scared.
Most of the times, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
fear would make you go into survival mode. So you don't
Mm-hmm.
know if he would have did that. And then let's think about it, right?
True.
Is a fight really going to break out after he swing? No. Security is breaking that. You think they're going to sit here and let LeBron fight somebody on the sideline in the Lakers arena?
No, they was right there. I saw security and people right there.
Bro, maximum 2 punches a piece and then they getting separated.
Yeah.
That's the maximum that's going to happen right there.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
max that would have happened. So that's why I'm like, I don't think he wouldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been a clip for the ages though.
Definitely. Sure.
Like you gotta think, just watching LeBron mad at him is viral. Imagine if they would have been this swinging blows.
Yo, that would have been cracking up. We'd have had content from everywhere for like probably years because
No,
people won't stop talking about it.
ever disappeared.
Yeah.
That video would have been everywhere, and it would have never.
Everywhere, everybody would be talking about it. Like even people who not really into sports would be hearing about it and talking.
It would be competing with the Jordan meme. It would never go anywhere.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I feel like Stephen A. crossed the line a little bit with bringing up the Kobe thing.
Oh yeah, let me hear this.
That you didn't hear about that?
Somebody he said that LeBron wasn't at the
He
Kobe.
said I never said nothing about how you never went to Kobe Memorial. You didn't have to go that far because this is between y'all two, and you basically just proved his point that you're getting personal. You're not talking sports no more. You basically just proved the point when you said that.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with y'all two going back and forth about him not going to Kobe thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're trying to make up for the fact that you wanted to shake his hand and the bull cursed you out. You're trying to make up for that fact. And you're trying to make him look bad. That's you're going a little too far. Calm it down.
Yep.
Calm it down.
Yeah.
You make yourself look crazy. It look like you're really trying to do anything to keep this thing going. And and also he's a liar because I saw a thing when he said once LeBron retired, he not even going to talk about LeBron. LeBron won't even come up anymore. You're a liar because you go a whole summer talking about a dude he's not even playing right now.
Wait, what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
He talked about who? Jordan?
No, I'm talking about Stephen A. and LeBron. What are you talking about?
No, you said when LeBron don't retires, he's not going to talk about him no more. And you say because he talks about because you say he talks about somebody else.
I said because he talked about LeBron throughout the summer when LeBron not playing.
Oh, okay, that's what you said.
He's a liar. You're going to talk about him every day.
I mean, but technically he's retired though.
Why? Because when the next best player come in, he's going to be one of those players y'all compare him to. When the next 6'9" player that's running around dunking the ball and throwing assists, he's going to get compared to.
Yep.
The same way every time we got a 6'7" point guard that pass and shoot, all of a sudden they're Luka Doncic. Every time we got a 6'10" and up player that has a skinnier frame and they can dribble a little and shoot, they're all of a sudden Kevin Durant. When you got a shooting guard that consistently attack the basket, out of nowhere they're Dwayne Wade. If you got a person that can score, no matter what the size is, all of a sudden he's Kobe Bryant. That's the way y'all compare people.
Yeah.
That's the way y'all compare them now. Why? I don't understand it, but y'all do it.
That's true.
Go ahead on.
I mean, and comparison is never going to end though. You know how that goes.
It can't.
It can't.
It can't. If you want to bring out records, you're gonna have to always compare somebody to the other person, and records gonna always get broke, or they're going to at least be tied, or they're gonna at least be close to what you're doing.
Yep, that's a fact.
It's never gonna go. Yeah, but I just wanted to say that y'all know Stephen A. probably would have boxed them right
Oh man,
bro. When I saw that, When I tell you I was in tears when he said, if he would have gave me away, I would have swung.
I would have
Like,
won.
yo.
I guarantee. Like Stephen A, he don't believe in his darn self.
Bro, let's be honest. How far was his punch going in them tight ass suits that he be wearing?
Exactly.
Can you, yo? I'm just trying to play it in my head. Like, imagine him swinging that punch, and then, bro, you better hope it connect. If you do that, he won't.
No, you saw he had Keith with him, Markeith Morris.
And then that's my thing.
He had his
Then you gotta go
bodyguard with
back
him.
to first take after they did you dirty on the baseline. I mean the sideline. Like, come on.
They would have jumped him.
He had no choice but to pull back up. If he had black eyes and all, he got to pull up just to show that he.
That he fought LeBron.
They came to the game ready for whatever.
You said dog.
And you know he probably was set up. Uncle Shay ain't have his back. You hurry up.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Why you go to that one?
Because he ain't trying to not be tight with LeBron even more.
Man, Shannon probably had that goat mask on. Why he called him and said, "Yeah, you know, Steven, they gonna be there, right?" Go get him.
Yo.
Serious note though. I'm saying though. What Melo mean by shortening the games though? I'm saying though.
I don't know, bro. We already done heard Mikal Bridges talking about, he need a break and all of that. So, did you see that? With Tom Thibodeau, it was a meeting. Mikal Bridges said that. Oh, okay, you saw that. All right.
About the minutes thing or something.
Yeah, yep. He said.
All right, look. I don't condone people doing all that, but the only reason why I won't go as crazy on Bridges as I would somebody else is because he actually damn near never misses a game.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, since he's been in the league, he might have missed 2 games, maybe, and I might be stretching that. Maybe he missed 2 games. He don't miss games, and that was when he got to the league and he missed that first game that he missed. That was his first game he missed as he was in high school.
Yeah, yep.
So that's why I'm like, I won't really go crazy on him. Like, if somebody like a Kawhi Leonard said that, it'll be a whole demeanor that I have right now.
Not just you, the whole basketball.
Yeah, if it was like a Kawhi Leonard that said something like that, it's like, gang, in the last 5 years, you might have been here 5 games. All right, I'm exaggerating. He's been there once. But you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean.
For sure.
But real quick, though, let me go back to Melo. Melo, I know you got the podcast. I watch clips from here and there. You better be more honorable. And this is what I mean by being more honorable. Don't we talk? We could play in any era. Those dudes wasn't doing what we doing. Those dudes wasn't as skilled. You want to know why? Because they actually was playing all 82 games every year. That's why. They never tried to shorten the league schedule like y'all. This is why they say y'all soft. They all-star games, they out there. Give me the ball, let me go one-on-one with them. I owe them something from earlier this season. You know what I mean? Y'all see each other at the all-star game. This what they doing. Good window.
Crazy.
Like, so that's what I mean by, and y'all say playing any era. So when y'all say y'all can play the physicality, right? Can you do it all 82 games plus whatever you do in the playoffs? Because the playoffs is going to be worse than the regular season, right?
For sure, yeah.
So that's what I mean. You want to change things and shift it to the way you want it to be, but then you downplay the ones that they never thought about saying nothing. Oh, this another game. Okay, we about to lace up. We're going to go out here and play them. We're going to go back. They wasn't bathing. It wasn't ice bathing on they airplanes.
Hold up. The technology and stuff, though, everything just got different.
No, and that's what I'm saying. They didn't even have that back then. So now your body is going to feel completely different now. That's why it was no 20-year careers back then.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine you playing against those bad boys Pistons, right? And now you got your time limit of, because first of all, you got to talk to the reporters, right? Because they rush your damn locker room. Even if you're in the damn shower, they don't even care. There's a microphone in your damn feet. So can you imagine having to deal with that, right? You haven't even fully relaxed your body. Now you got to jump on a plane and go play another team. So let's say if you got the Knicks and the Pistons, if y'all remember those 90s Knicks teams.
It was tough.
Y'all remember them teams. So now if you playing against the Pistons one night, get this shower. Now I gotta go on a plane. I gotta sleep awkward because I'm sleeping on this plane. Now I gotta go play the Knicks. No ice bath.
Yeah.
Can y'all do it? That's the point where y'all don't like. I feel like that's what people don't throw in when you say I can play in any era. Everything comes with that era, not just that game.
Yeah, that's a
Everything
fact.
comes with that era now.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like a lot of these older players feel disrespected because, like, dude, we set the blueprint for y'all. If it wasn't for people like me playing all those games and not being able to heal my body correctly, they wouldn't think about that technology that y'all got right now. They wouldn't be thinking about it. You'll be sitting on the side with a big ass ice pack on your shoulder, taped the fuck around by an ice bandage that you can't move, and you'll be It won't be no, oh, LeBron's the best 40-year-old. By 40, he'll be on Sports Center talking. Huh? Oh, but we don't talk about that point. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Y'all got to be more respectful. And I'm not going with the old head standpoint, right? Of acting like, oh, just talk crazy to them. Oh, just let them get away with it. Because, yeah, some of the old heads, they talk a little crazy about the younger generation. They act like it'll be just as easy to guard them. It wouldn't be. You can't hand check. You can't just throw people around, and they're more athletic now. It's different. It's different. But sometimes that playing the every era thing, man, I think they don't consider everything that went into what they did. My opinion. Is he froze? Man, what is this fool doing? I guess he'll join back. However, we'll keep going on with it. But right now, if you tune in or if you skipped ahead, I'm just talking the eras and the different things that go into playing in those eras. Physicality, sports technology, game rules. You know, some of those Euro steps might be still called as a travel when you back then. You might not have those same opportunities and get open. But the shortening in the season thing is wild. That's the max games y'all play anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you were still talking?
Yeah, I kept going. Got knew the show was start. I ain't want no awkward pause.
My damn phone, man, got too hot.
Yeah, I ain't want to be no awkward pause for that time, so that's why I kept going.
All right, yeah, that's what's up, bro. This damn.
You ain't missed nothing. Only thing I'm still going was talk about the era thing, but I'm just was in like anybody that probably could have just skipped ahead or anything.
That's gonna shut down on me. I'm like, man, are you kidding me?
But yeah, I get it though. You want 60 games or whatever, Mello. I understand it, but all I'm saying is all they play is 60 games anyway. Same matter. Keep those 80 somewhat games, right? Because this is what you can do with them games, and this is what y'all don't think about. And I feel like a lot of these organizations they don't think about. When you are getting to the point where it's like, hey, this player might need a rest, call up one of them young bulls that y'all just picked up. Let him see the NBA game, let him develop, and now he know what he can go work on now. Use games for that. Time, everything. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. If you don't ever listen to any damn thing I say on here, y'all can call me the crazy bull with the beard, tattoos on them that just scream. But listen to one thing I'm gonna tell all y'all. This mainly for the younger people too. It's a lot of things you can get back in this world. Time ain't one of them. So always make it valuable. So when you have those games, when we got 5-game win streak, right? Or we might about to play a dud team. Okay, run him a little bit. Once the game is getting out of hand, let's say when like how the Cavs had those games, when by halftime is out of hand. Bring them young bulls in so it becomes second nature when you're in the game. the game speed, you're accustomed to it. Because if one of my players go down the playoff, I don't need you looking around trying to figure out what's going on. You already know what's happening. Y'all don't do that enough for these players. Y'all have people rotting in the damn G League so much because of NBA politics that y'all don't bring them up. Oh, why? Because one of his college coaches said he not coachable. Well, maybe his college coach ain't coaching the right way. Y'all ever think of that?
Saying though, like, you know,
the coach ain't always right. I know I went on a different rank. I don't care. This is what I do. This is who I am. The coaches don't always be the best coaches. I'll give you one right here. John Calipari. I knew Arkansas was going to get knocked out eventually. Because I'm like, the thing is now, you ain't at Kentucky with all them top picks. And look what they did. They had a double-digit lead. A double-digit lead. I know where Texas Tech is celebrating because they knocked them out the game. Huh.
Yep.
I guess your coaching molecules wasn't molecule. You got a body here, boy. But I'll give him one thing. He overachieved with the team. Shout out to them though.
He did. Yep. And he glad that Boogie Flame came back at the time that he did.
Yeah.
Because he helped a bit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro, they played themselves. And I feel like that's something you can't just put all on the players. You got to put some of that on coaching too.
Yep, I agree.
Like the last 3 y'all double digits game. And that team was struggling from offense. How all of a sudden y'all just couldn't do nothing? They got outscored. They got outscored like, what was it? It was something crazy, bro. It was like 13-2 and got it sent to overtime. How?
Yeah, I missed that.
Go. When we get over here, go look up versus Texas.
Texas Tech, they played good. They played a heck of a game against Kansas. No, not my bad, y'all. Not Kansas. Who was that school that just played, man? Texas Tech. They just played recently.
Was it Florida? Did Florida knock them out?
Florida, yes, that's what it was. Florida, but I knew I was thinking about the colors. So that's
yeah. It was Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Yep.
No, they were definitely a good team. I'm surprised they went down by that much, but like I said, they were struggling that game offensively, but they got it. Like the dude that knocked down 3 to tie it up, that was his first 3 all game. He was struggling all game, but he knocked that 3 down to tie the game.
Yeah, and that was just an unconscious 3. He
because that's his game. He just was missing them throughout the game. That's his game. So that's why when I say with the players, I say with one of my men that I play ball with all the time. Because he be like, yo, shot, I don't know when the game come. You know, I'm missing a lot. And I say it's because sometimes people have a problem where, and these two aren't the same thing, bro. Sometimes people shoot not to miss. They don't shoot to make the shot. Those are not the same things. They're not the same mindset. You get what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
Yeah, they're not the same thing. It's a whole different anxiety that it hits you when that ball is in the air, when you thinking, oh, I just don't want to miss. To no, I'm about to make this shot. It's a difference. It's a different confidence level.
Yep.
You know, you just gotta be flat out. But my pick is still in there for who I think making it to the national championship game, though.
Yeah, but hold up, before we get stuck back on the college ball. But you know, I had the hiccup. What the freak? Since we were speaking about the the whole era situation.
Go back to eras then. I'm here for it.
Yeah. But did you see LeBron said that Giannis could have scored 270 in the game?
250
in the era. He played 270.
He's at 250.
And then Giannis was like, great compliment, but I don't like comparing eras. If I played in the 70s, how everybody practiced and played, we'd play the same way. I don't know.
See what I mean?
Yeah, Giannis.
You see what I mean? Though people act like I'm crazy until you, but then when you hear somebody like him say it, you understand what I mean. And what I mean by that is, didn't I just say you have to take everything that comes with that era when you do it?
Yep.
So he might
And that's what
again.
Giannis said. Oh.
Go ahead, go ahead, because I'm pretty sure you on the same chart that I'm about to be on. What I'm about to say.
Yeah, I just feel as though Brian is just a funny dude. That's all.
Think about it. If he's playing like this, and I
Hmm.
always say this. If it's a two-letter word, but it's one of the biggest words in the dictionary. It's one of the biggest words ever to be two letters
Right.
because there's so many scenarios come in when you say the word if. If he's playing the way
Hmm.
he's playing now, of course he's gonna have some type of crazy stat line. However, like he
Yeah.
said,
And let's get this out the way though. We know LeBron was exaggerating, but still though, come
yeah,
on, bro.
it's clickbait because 250, yeah, you exaggerate. But
Yeah.
but what I'm
Like
saying
what?
is this: in the
Hmm.
70s,
Hmm.
y'all gotta always remember one thing about Giannis, right? And this is where y'all forget why Giannis is skilled the way he's skilled right now. Do y'all remember
Hmm.
when Jason Kidd first started coaching the Bucks? What he did?
I remember that. Yeah.
You remember when he coached the Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. When he
Yeah.
coached the Bucks, his vision was to turn Giannis into a point guard. That's when Giannis started dribbling the ball. He was not, that's
Yep.
why he wasn't doing that until Jay Kidd coached him. Jason Kidd started that with
Hmm.
Giannis. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So where I'm going with this is, what fucking coach in the 70s is having a 6'11 player and gonna tell him bring the ball up?
Yeah, they wouldn't.
What
His
6'11
his
coach?
ass.
Yeah, the Euro step isn't a thing right now. What coach is gonna have him
Yep.
Euro stepping somebody? You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a good
So
point.
it's hard for you
Yeah.
to you get what I'm saying? It's funny. It's he ha ha. Oh,
You
they're
be
plumbers. He'll do this,
yeah,
but
you be on point. Like you just think outside of the box. You take everything into account. You like, hold up, is he gonna be doing? That's
that's
what
what I'm
very
saying. You
is.
have to take everything with that era. It's not like grab
Mhm.
you, throw your hair, do what you did in 2020. No, it doesn't work like that. If he was
Right,
born
right.
in 1960, he'll be running up and down the court, probably tripping on his feet like most of those big men would do it. And he's not going to be doing all of that stuff. What are we talking about?
Bro, right. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yep.
We just talk sports
Yeah,
science,
but
right? We just talk
yep.
the science thing, right? Who says
Hmm.
if he taking his care of his body the way he take care of his body right now? Cause remember, Giannis was
Hmm.
bony as hell. They wasn't bulking people up back then. Whatever your weight was is what your weight was. If you bulked up, you bulked up on your own. They wasn't doing that back in the 70s. We wasn't getting no 6'11 player like, oh, he need to get another 100 pounds of muscle. No.
Hmm.
Everything comes into fruition now. This is why I don't like arguing the eras thing for real, either, because it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
Everything
pointless.
is different.
Pointless thing.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
everything.
Talking about some
Hmm.
250. Brian, how you gonna feel somebody say if they played in your era they had 250? Then y'all act like
Right,
these people supposed
right.
to
You would say no.
be
I know
cool.
they couldn't.
Yeah, bro. So they act like somebody that's playing in the 70s supposed to be cool with him talking crazy.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he wild. I expect nothing less from LeBron.
But that's all I'm saying. If you grab Giannis from now to there, of course he's getting 100 points, in my opinion. It's no sell doubt. He'll get 100 points in the game because most of their tallest players in the 70s were like 6'5". What the hell is somebody 6'5" going to do with him? All game. And then what? The 6'5" dude, his backup is probably 6'1". What are you going to do? Nothing
Hmm.
but sit there and watch the show. That's all they going to do. But if we taking
Thanks.
in accountability again,
Hmm.
he's here in the 70s. And I might be exaggerating. I don't think Giannis is 6'11". Giannis might be 7 foot. But if eh,
No,
no, he might be
he got to
6'11".
be 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah, I'm thinking like him next to 7 footers, it is a little difference. It's a little,
But 6'11", what's the difference? You 7 foot,
he's
man.
7 foot with them sneakers on. So, you know,
Yeah, like
so that's what I'm saying. And come on, bro. Y'all gotta I feel like a lot of people forget that point of his career. That's what changed his career for real. When Jason Kidd
mm,
switched him to point guard. That's what switched his
yeah.
career. That's why y'all see the
Well,
Giannis that y'all see. That's why y'all didn't see that
mhm,
Giannis when he first came in, because J. Kidd wasn't his coach when he first came. Think
yeah.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop listening to everything on the internet and just run with it. Stop just running with everything in the era. Y'all just run with everything. Back in
They
the
can't help
again
themselves.
with the relaxation part in the 70s, was they even on planes like that? No, most of them was on buses.
Probably.
Can you relax yourself on a bus after a hard game? And you going hours to another city? Can y'all do it? Y'all ex NBA players,
Yeah,
but
that's
can you do it?
crazy.
Man, most of y'all go on a fight or whatever, and be talking about y'all neck hurt. Shut
Right,
up.
right. Right. Yeah.
Huh?
No bullshit. Definitely will be like that.
That's all I'm saying. Would they get off? Oh, I got whiplash. Shut up. Imagine you coming back from playing a game.
Yeah, nobody trying to hear that.
All
Michael
y'all did
Jordan
was
would have
eat
been
up all the
that.
airport food.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I said Michael Jordan would have been going for that. I'm talking about your back hurt, your neck hurt.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Like, we don't gotta keep disrespecting the eras like that.
Word up. Yeah. It's
No, he on his Taylor Swift thing.
yeah, that's what I said. But
Talking about Stephen A, bro. You've been doing the same thing ever since that clip came out.
that's what I said. Yeah, but typical diva stuff. Like, you know what I mean? People overlook it, because you're super fans. But it's crazy because it's hard not to talk about LeBron. So don't just think like I even had said this. We even said this when we was on Spotify. We was like, yo, like we not just a LeBron hater. We just giving our opinions, like from what we see and heard. Like that's
Non-biased
all.
thing. Y'all what he's taught he
Like,
said something crazy about an era. I'm just addressing
yeah.
what's that.
Yep, but they gonna be in the comments talking crazy. Oh, you don't know this, that, and the third. What? But
That's fine, because you want to know what
and Betty.
the same thing that I don't know, you don't know, because you don't know him personally either. That's what kills me when people say
Exactly.
that.
But
Like,
his
for
fans,
instance,
they
right?
know.
Bro, let me give you an example. There's one thing I always hate when I see on YouTube. If you say something about a player, right? And they'll be like, well, they're making millions of dollars. How much money are you making? I'm probably in the same bracket you in, gang, because you're in a YouTube comment. I know you not making no multi-million dollars either. What are you talking about?
Right, like
Why are you
stop.
hyping up we gotta go back to being masculine. Niggas are
That's
hyping
what I'm
up
about to say. But
somebody.
like, why are we worried about another man's pockets? Like,
That's what I'm about to say. Why are you so happy another man has a million when you should be getting off your ass and get out these comments and you'll go get $1 million? But you worried
talk
about me
about,
talking about his basketball resume.
and then what does that got to do with money
It has nothing to do with it.
at all? Like, we can't talk about the player, him as a player. We're not talking about. We didn't.
Cause it's
Nobody.
the little dweebs that think that they doing they fake little trolling, sitting behind the internet. You know, a nigga does like he does. Do you?
Yo, you
Damn,
wild.
that's the
Look,
sitting back there behind his computer talking crazy to Shy. Bro, go ahead
yeah,
somewhere. Y'all
yeah, they be drawing. Bro. I don't want to set them. I don't want to piss them off, man. They was going crazy. My TikTok was doing numbers, bro. I don't know if you seen it, but they was
No,
going in.
I seen it. I was dying
I
laughing.
had them in
I
the
gotta go
comments
back.
arguing.
I didn't see. People still commenting.
No, not yet. I didn't check yet as of now,
If
but
I'm not mistaken,
recently.
I don't know where I saw that. Somebody did put a comment. I don't know if that was YouTube or TikTok. I can't remember which one I saw it on.
Okay.
One of them.
What they say?
It wasn't that bad because if I'm not mistaken, you had some agreeing with you, but
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm like I don't know because I gotta go back
Yeah, it
on it.
was.
I'm pretty sure more.
Yeah, it was very little. It was very little, and then someone would be like, "Oh, he the goat."
Yeah.
Just like just half of them just arguing in the comment. I'm like, "All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all
You
rock
talking
out."
about y'all see him? Y'all see him right here?
Drawing.
Yo.
Unethical, man. His fans is just. I don't know. I don't know how to
Crazy,
explain them,
bro.
bro. They different. That's all I'm saying.
They too crazy. Like I seen you this clip. Who was it? Aries Spears that was talking about Jordan and LeBron. I meant to send you the clip. I forgot to send you. I gotta find it because I can't remember exactly what he said in the clip, but it was like why he was saying Jordan better or whatever. And please, y'all, please, we do encourage.
We starting something up.
Yeah, we encourage comments and everything. Guys, please, I'm asking nicely. Do not have a whole bunch of comments talking about Jordan and LeBron on this video, please. Please, I just want to break from that conversation. Please.
You might.
In that argument.
We just might. I already know it.
Yeah, I just opened the door when I should have waited to text you about it.
Yeah.
What you mean, Jordan? Y'all ain't going to Jordan. What you mean, LeBron not? I didn't even say anything. All I said was somebody else brought it up. I didn't even say anything about the comparison. And I'll get crucified in this.
Yeah. Crazy.
But what else you needed? Because I got something I want to end the show with.
Oh, Taylor Jenkins.
That is so weird.
Fire. That was crazy, right?
All right, let me ask you a question, right?
And then I'll go ahead. My fault.
No, we gonna go with Taylor Jenkins. I want one more thing though before we start closing it out because I gotta say it.
Mm-hmm.
And call me a hater. It is what it is. But we're gonna stay on Taylor Jenkins real quick. I'm pretty sure you know where I'm about to go with it. When I said I'm a hater, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Do you somebody didn't like him in there? Right? This Taylor Jenkins, this is my thing. Yeah. I don't know who. Mm-hmm. I don't know what stature they got. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Somebody somebody lit the fire with that. And this is what I'm saying. I get it. Y'all, they were showing what his record is after the All-Star break, whatever the case is. Bro.
Yeah, not bad.
Bro, y'all still 4th or 5th seed. What
the? They are currently, yeah.
Bro, and y'all are literally a month away from the playoff. What y'all doing?
That's what I said.
That's why the Grizzlies always ask. I don't care if no Grizzly fan come in here. That's why y'all always ask. Mm-hmm. What is the point of that? Like, first of all, let's keep it a bean too, bro. Let's stop acting like the Grizzlies was even nice last year because they was terrible last year. And then y'all finally get back into motion and y'all fire y'all coach.
Crazy. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. They did them dirty.
I'm curious, what you think happened?
You're right. Somebody had to I don't know, dislike what he had going on. Somebody tried to spread out there that Ja Morant didn't like him, but I'm like, please show me where he disliked Taylor Jenkins. Like, and then what else was it?
No, and I'm like, I got 100 guns, 100 clips at anything. It's no way. So I'm gonna just go.
Why you do that?
Because I'm going to.
Why you do that? But
it's no way he said it. But go ahead.
But yeah. So they showed a tweet of Ja Morant, like, you know, a little taken back by it about a firing of Taylor Jenkins. So
that's weird. That's
So
I was like,
so that's like it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been Ja.
I don't think it was Ja, bro. I think somebody in management didn't like him.
Mm-hmm. Had to have been something. And and they was talking about how Ja Morant didn't like the the scheme wise for the offense. And then I'm like, I don't think that was Taylor Jenkins' fault. I think because, you know, he ran Ja Morant's style the last couple seasons. So I think upper management tried to come up with some ideas and say, hey, I need you to run this. And clearly that's not working. That's not getting y'all where y'all want to be if y'all want to take that next step. Because y'all need Ja Morant to be Ja Morant. Like,
I understand.
You know what I mean?
And
like, I feel switch it up.
Somebody gonna tell me I'm you're dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. But I'm gonna keep it a beat. It's the same way with the Jimmy Butler and Hayward situation. I mean Highsmith situation. Bro, you just now coming back. First of all, you keep getting injured. You just coming back from idiotic off the court issues. Brody, when you come back here, I had to figure something out when you was going.
Hold up. Let me pause you right there. No disrespect to Ja. He came back this season a different Ja Morant. That's all I'm gonna say. He ain't had
No, you got
no
no
burners
out. Hear me? No, listen what I'm
this
saying. I'm
season.
saying like that time when he wasn't there, I had to figure out different schemes. And maybe I think the scheme
Okay.
can work. And and obviously it's working. Y'all in the top of the West.
Yeah, they fifth now. They currently fifth seed now.
That's still not bad. You ain't no playing team. The goal now is not what's the goal? The goal ain't even just playoffs. You don't want to be a playing team. You want to be able to, you know what I mean? You don't want to be a playing team. Bro, you're still up there.
Mm.
Mind you, without
Yeah.
making major moves like the other teams did. Y'all didn't really make no crazy
Exactly.
for real. And y'all still at the,
Yeah,
you
no.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
is it really that big of a deal? No.
That's what I said. I'm like, damn, at least fire them after the playoffs. Like, see what the results may be. Like, if y'all don't, I mean,
That's the
I
thing.
wasn't seeing them.
Or
I
even
wasn't them seeing them. Hmm?
even if you want them going, no matter what, just wait until the playoff. Even if you
Into the
want
off season, yeah. Right, into the off season, yeah. So that was very crazy. That was very interesting. And then I saw somebody on X, formerly known as Twitter, because that's what I know it as. I'm always call it Twitter, but you
I
gotta
heard he
see
sold it.
X.
Is that true?
Hmm?
I heard
Huh?
he sold it.
Say it again.
I heard Elon Musk sold it.
Yeah, he did to himself or somewhere like that.
One of
Like
his
I
other
don't know what's
companies.
up.
I think he's one of the headline, bro. Up there looking like Robert Downey Jr. Jr. Go ahead. I saw up there looking like Robert Downey Jr. Go ahead. Firing.
This is almost shocking. The Grizzlies are 44-29 and tied for fourth in the West with 9 games to go before the playoffs. There's a story here, obviously. Says some right things, but please don't compare this to the Luca trade. I get it, but no. This is not on the same level at all. Nice try, buddy,
It's
but
not the same.
all you had to do was say, yeah, like all you had to do was say what you said and don't include that. Like I don't get it,
Yeah.
but
The only way it's on the same level is if I was getting another coach back. You didn't get anything back. You just lost.
no, yeah, like what are you talking about?
Speaking of coaches,
But yeah, that, yeah. Hmm.
What's wrong with Doc Rivers? Like for real though, why he always just be
Was not wrong with that.
like, dude? He said
Hmm.
people always talk about how I lost. Let me do the voice. People always talk about how I lost down 3-1, but they never talk about the 3 wins that I got, bro. I got a cough after doing that shit. I ain't talk like that, but
Yo.
but dude, no, we're not going to talk about the 3 wins that you got. This is not a
Hmm.
participation. This not participation. I
Hmm.
told y'all before. We wear rings, not moral victories. Why would I talk about you going up three? Oh, he was up 3 games though, but he lost 3 straight after it. So it doesn't
That
matter.
says a lot. Yeah.
Why the hell would I talk about you being up 3 games to 1 and then losing 3 straight? I'm going to talk about losing 3 straight. What is wrong with you? And this is y'all king. This is who go coach somebody and y'all think he's about to win something. What can go wrong will go wrong when Doc Rivers is your coach. Go ahead, flood the
Yep.
comments and
And
tell me
this,
I'm hating on Doc
you know
Rivers,
what's so crazy?
huh?
Yep. You know what's so crazy because this is all what JJ Redick was saying. He don't take accountability, y'all.
No, we don't.
He doesn't because what they said he had 3 teams with the Magic, the
Thank you,
Clippers,
thank you.
and then in 2020 they blew 3-1 playoff leads. That's
He did it. He
gotta
did it
be on you, bro.
twice with
It
the
has
Clippers.
to be on you
He did it
because
twice.
this is I can see if it happened once, not twice, but 3 times, and then it's 3 different teams. This has to fall on the coach, bro. Like, yeah,
Right.
the players play a part. I always say this. Yeah, the coach can go out there and play for you, but at the same time, you have to coach your guys up. Come on, bro.
Paul
Like,
George
it's
said it. Paul George has
yeah.
after they blew that lead, he said, "What I think the problem
Mm,
was, we didn't change anything after we lost the game 5." He said
mhm.
nothing changed. We did the same exact thing, and it wasn't working. We kept doing the same thing. We didn't change anything.
Yeah, so that falls on coaching. Like, just admit it, bro. Like, hey,
And
man,
then the next year, they in the Western Conference Finals, bro, with damn near the same
yep,
roster. And mind you, with an injured
crazy.
Kawhi this time, because Kawhi was there when they blew that 3-1 lead.
Yeah, crazy.
And then look where you go next. You go to Milwaukee.
hmm
Gang. The reason why your record always look the way your record look in the regular season is because you're going to team. You not developing no teams, bro. You already going where star players are. Like
Yep, he
what?
fraud. He fraud. He's a fraudulent coach, man. I don't want to hear it.
He always been. And everybody be like, well, you gotta remember he a champion. That's me knocking off the dust from 2008. Like what? I'm knocking off the dust from that 2008 champ.
Man, that's a fact, though. Like, come on, man. Like,
Bro, it is
he just believed it.
2025. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
17
Mm-hmm.
years since you got it.
Yep. Thanks.
And if we
That
talk
was a whole while ago.
time you've been there, 15 years.
Yep.
And you've been on multiple teams and multiple different spots.
Exactly.
What are we talking
Ridiculous.
about? And hold on, when we talking blue and 3-1 leads, is you sure it was only 3 times and not 4? Because then he do it with the Sixers. When the Hawks beat the Sixers, was they up 3-1?
Crazy.
And this who, what did I tell you? And remember what I told you when you was like, oh yeah, Shy, Doc Rivers about to go
hmm
to the Bucks. They might have to do some damage. I said we're good in the East if he coaching them because they ain't winning.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like what?
Crazy.
Only reason why I'll take a step back is only because Dame Giannis wasn't there last year in the playoffs. Chris Middleton barely was there too. And this
Yep.
year, hopefully he's back, but I highly doubt he comes back. Dame might not be there in the playoffs. I highly doubt he'll be back. But
Exactly.
hopefully he comes back. All right, but I gotta get out of here. Let's wrap it up with this.
Yep.
You ready? Guys,
I'm ready.
that 1v1 is still coming up. Unfortunately, he has not done anything yet to get himself ready. Right? He's going to play
Yeah,
himself
you funny.
and he going to see how this game is going to go. Because he said it on camera, so he can't back out of it now. He's going to try and back out of it, I know. He is
I
no
said that
back.
on camera.
Huh?
That was my clone. You sure that wasn't me? You sure that was?
All right, I guess we not doing it. He don't want to do it, y'all. I told y'all.
No, 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 no. I'm not backing out. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Nobody's scared of you, dog.
I'm
Got
just
a
saying
couple
be
more months.
honorable.
I got a couple more months.
Now you got some time. You got some
I
time.
got some time. Come on, man. But yeah, I just was putting up some shots the other day, and I'm just like, yo, this different. Like, I ain't even do a full sprinting up the court, and I was like already out of breath. I'm just like, yo, this crazy. I'm like, I gotta get back to working out. I'm like, yo,
This
that's
dude.
how long I haven't been playing, man. I'm like, I'm on some old manish.
Okay, it's cool. We'll see if you
But
can get there in
I'm
time.
gonna get in shape. I'm gonna get in shape. Feel me?
Cause we need to
And I'm
figure out
gonna
a
do.
date anyway. I guess
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
figure out the actual
yeah.
date once we get close. But yeah, y'all be in
Yep,
tune. It's me versus Chris 1v1.
yep.
He started it.
Going down,
He started it. So now we about to
and I'm gonna finish it
No,
straight like
I'll be
that.
doing the fetish shit around here. The
Crazy,
heck?
and I'm telling you. But I don't know. We gotta see, because like I said, I ain't balling like a minute, a real minute, like years. Like Since I last played in that what you call them league? It was a what you call them leagues? It wasn't a church league, but it was like a
Rec?
rec. Yeah,
Summer?
rec
Oh,
league.
rec,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it was a rec league. Yeah, it was like damn. It had to be like 4 or 5 years ago. Not 5.
Guys,
18.
this
It
dude
was
think.
before the pandemic for sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it still was like 5 years ago. It had to be like 5, 6 years ago.
Guys, it's all being good fun. I just want
Yeah,
to show him the
that's
level.
the last time I actually played ball, like up and down. Like
Oh, all right. Check us
the
out.
shot's still there. Cause I mean, no defense on me, but the shot's still there. I mean, I'm never gonna lose my shot, but you know, that's
I,
what I do.
I'm not worrying about your shot. I'm not worrying
You
about it.
better. What? And I get 4 months to work on it. Stop it.
I'm
You
not,
better worry about that three.
I'm not
You
worried about
better
it.
worry about that shot.
See, this is the thing you gotta understand, right?
That was my one of my favorite traits, my shooting and my
Okay,
defense. Like,
okay, but yeah, because that's what I'm gonna say.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be able to guard you. I
Hmm?
want to know, are you going to be able to guard me? That's where the
For
difference is going to come in.
for sure. That's what I do. Like, all I need to do is get my stamina up.
You're going to need more than that if you think like, yo, you really think it's that easy to guard me, yo?
No, I'm just baffled, taken back. Excuse me, that you think that it's going to be that easy.
I'm baffled that you think that it's going to be that easy, that you just going to go shoot around for a
No,
couple
no.
months and win.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Huh? You said it should be. Yeah, I'm baffled because you're telling it. Huh?
yeah. And I'm saying you should be, but like this is what though. So it's like,
This is what he do.
yeah, it's what I do.
Like I told you, I'm bringing it up on every.
You know this. We've been playing ball damn near all our
Yeah,
life.
that's cool.
Just that
Yeah.
you got older. We got older and all that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we gonna bring this up every show until the game happens. It should
I
be a
knew you
good one.
would
Y'all
too.
stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go live too. We're gonna go live. That's gonna be one of the little episodes.
No, yeah, 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 yeah. We'll figure out the camera work and all that. How we'll figure out how we'll do all that stuff.
Yep.
But take us out.
Um, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Uh, I appreciate y'all whoever tapped in on the
We
live
always
chat
appreciate everything.
for sure. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe is free from y'all, man.
Yeah,
Free. It's free.
for sure.
If y'all ever
And
want
make
to check
sure
out my channel, MPB Shy, I'll be
on YouTube.
I'm about to go up. I'll be having random thoughts that I throw up there. I threw one up there earlier
Yeah,
about the whole.
I saw you got your college ball Jones on there. I didn't get the comment yet, but I did watch it and like it.
I had to because when I saw that one comment, that's what made me make
I
the
was
video.
about to say, yeah, it's couldn't wait, huh? You like
I couldn't wait because I'm like, dude,
that's how it be sometimes.
yeah. I'm like, dude, you're not understanding. Like, we're not gonna keep acting like NIL is a problem. That's what we're not gonna keep doing.
Yeah, I don't think it's the sole problem.
To me, bro, I feel like it's that transfer portal has to have more rules to it, bro. It got to have more.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That's what I feel as though the problem is
you
the
can't
transfer
keep
portal.
just,
Dude,
dude, huh?
they was transferring like soon as it opened, like soon as
It's gonna be the
oh
same way this year, bro. It's gonna be the same way this year. It's gonna be the same way this
yeah,
year. Like, yo,
mm-hmm.
it has to be some, like, y'all, it got to be more structure with it. And I understand why. Y'all go watch the video. I go into all this. Y'all go watch the video.
Yep.
Y'all go watch.
Again, MPP side on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
is yep.
And just like
But
that,
anyway,
huh?
we out.
You good?
Yep.
We out.